y'all, good morning. So it's Tuesday morning. It's real pretty out, but it's real cold. So I'm gonna go over here and get something to eat, and I got a few messages to send out and stuff. I've got a little bit of work we're gonna do today. I'm not sure exactly what all we're gonna do, and I kind of wanted to clarify a few things from yesterday's video. In the video, as I was, I kind of want to, I want to clarify just a few things from the video yesterday. So it ain't that I don't have any work. I have work to do. I mean, I could stay busy, you know, for, you know, well, I could probably stay busy all week if I really pushed. But every year for me, every year, by the time I get to this point in the year, I don't want to work every day. I want to be able to, I don't know. Well, let me go back up a little bit. It's not that I don't have work, y'all, because I got work. I got work we could go do, you know, and work every day. But I don't have enough work in one location to justify labor and everything that it takes. Probably what I'm going to start doing with Drew is, because I got to keep Drew on staff, and I don't want him to start running into money problems, because then he, you know, well, then he may have to, you know, he may have to go find something else, and he might find something better than what I got. So what I'm thinking about doing, y'all, is I'm thinking about just giving Drew a salary, you know, just to appease the situation for him. So I don't want him to run into money problems. So, but I don't want to have him out here and us go do, you know, $200 worth of work and not be efficient either. I want to be able to, I got to be efficient, man. And if I was hurting for money or something, then that'd be different. And that's the kind of things that you go through out here during this time of year. If I got, just for instance, if I got 12 properties on a route and only 2 of them want me to come, well, you know, and it's just a regular lawn, you know, then I'm not going to want to do that with help, you know, because, well, because it's not enough money, and it's a lot of riding for the little money. When I'm used to getting, you know, $800 on that route, now I'm getting $200 on that route, but it's costing me the same. So that's my thinking on that. I have work to do. I have many customers, but a lot of the customers are putting everything off until after Christmas. So, you know, I got a few that's going to want me to come, you know, right before Christmas. I got a few that like, you know, like I said, I could do 5 today, you know. But what I'm probably going to do, man, and I don't know if this is a good idea or a bad idea. It might not be the best business move, but I think it is. Because keep in mind, y'all, now it doesn't apply to everybody, but when you're me, and in my particular business, I rely on help, man. I rely on Drew, especially. I gotta know I got Drew, or you know, Bo comes and goes. Y'all know that. With the winter and all, you know, and Bo not having a phone, well, it makes it where I can't hardly get in touch with Bo. But he always seems to find a way to get in touch with me, right? So, but with Drew, I think I'm going to put Drew on some sort of salary, just a minimum salary, so he can pay his bills and everything. And then once I do that, then what I would do is I would be pushed by financially to generate work. And I haven't talked to Drew about it yet, but I will. Of course, when it's freezing, you know, like right now it's 33 degrees. When it's this cold, even though it's pretty, you know, people don't really want me to come to work at their property. Now, I could be a little pushy, a little more pushy, and I could, you know, but I do have, you know, 4 or 5 that I could do, you know, $300, $350 worth that I could do today. And I may do that, but you know, I don't have Drew coming in today, and because I just don't know what the weather's going to do, how cold it's going to be, and how I feel. I mean, and how I feel. And that has a lot to do with work this time of year. Is and I hate to say it, you know, like that. It's how I feel about what jobs we're doing, where they're at, and all of that. I just don't want to pay more in expenses than I absolutely have to. So I may put Drew on a $250, $300 a week, just base bottom line. Just basically give him the money, you know, just to keep him where he can manage most of his bills. Now it's going to be a struggle. It's a struggle for me, and I know people are going to come on the comments. They're going to say, "Well, Ray, $250, $300, that ain't nothing. That ain't nothing." Well, I know that ain't nothing, but it's better than nothing. I know that ain't a lot of money, but if I can do that for Drew, then I'm basically investing in the company. I'm investing in the business, because like I said, you know, help is, you know, everything. Trustworthy help is almost impossible. And so I'm going to talk to Drew about that. Yeah. So today, I'm not sure. I might let the yards I got today build up, and then tomorrow, me and Drew just go kill them all. You know, something like that. There's a lot of things that I need to do around the house. I got a whole bunch of debris and stuff that's been building up over the last couple of years that I need to haul to the scrap yard. I got a bunch of metal and stuff that I want to haul to the scrap yard. I want to get it out of the way, but it's also probably, you know, a couple $100 too. But you know, I needed the skid steer to do it, to be able to pick up everything. So yeah, you know. But you know, this time of year it's challenging, and I just don't want you guys to think that, well, oh man, you ain't got no work, dude. You know, as busy as you stay during the summer, you don't have no work for the winter. I do have work. I just don't have lucrative work like it is during the winter. I mean, during the summer. It's just not as lucrative, and it's not as it's not as much. So I have to kind of pick and choose what I'm going to do. I do have some Bobcat work. I got a couple of jobs that I'm waiting on people to respond back, but I also have a couple of jobs that I can take the skid steer to, now, today, you know, well, now it's a little late now for that, so I'd want to prepare better than that. I don't know, I guess the best way for me to say it, man, is I just don't want to work every day right now. You know, I don't, and you know, I don't, you know, if it's not top dollar, you know, I don't want to fool with it, you know. So, yeah. You know, if it's not lucrative, and if it's, you know, if it's one lawn, I'm not going to go do one lawn, man. I need to get 4 or 5 on the same route to be able to do it, to be able to be motivated to go do that, because, you know, it's a lot harder, you know, well, it's a lot harder during the winter, man, and I'm not doing firewood this year, so that's a little bit of busy work that I'm not having, and I'm not doing, you know, so, yeah. I just, you know, at the end of the day, it comes down to me not wanting to jump out there every day like I do during the summertime. You know, I want to. There's a lot of things behind the scene things that needs to happen. You know, I'm purging my you know, my software, getting all my tax information ready. I'm seeing what I got to do to be able to make sure I don't pay a whole bunch of taxes. I'm doing a little marketing. I'm doing the videos, you know, and I'm just not. I don't want to get out there and make $100 when I know that the work ain't going nowhere. And if the work was going to go somewhere, if they were going to hire somebody else, then of course I would go do it. But these are jobs that people are not going to hire nobody else, and they've told me pretty much it's come before Christmas, you know. So, you know, when they put it to me like that, then it's up to me to put myself in the best scenario to make the profit margin as high as I can, you know. And going and doing that one is not, that's not enough money, and you know, especially when I know it ain't going nowhere. So there's a lot of things around the house I need to do. There's a lot of things, you know, in the backdrop of the business that I need to do. I need to go through my customer list. I need to, you know, delete customers that have fired me or moved or died or I quit or whatever. Yeah. So, you know, there's just some things around the house that I want to do to make it more friendly for me to pull trailers around in the yard and all. Yeah, I mean, there's just a lot of other stuff to do besides just go out here and work. And I do that enough during the summertime. And though there's money out there for me, I'm not chasing it as hard as I do in the summertime. You know, I'm just not, because I know that the work ain't going nowhere. You know, I've been doing research on on a towable lift, and I've been doing this and I've been doing that, and you know, just trying to get things in order, and basically just trying to, you know, not be balls to the walls every day, all day, 7 days a week. You know, yeah. That's why I do it during the summertime. To me, the summertime is a marathon. It ain't a sprint. It's a marathon from, you know, April, May, all the way to, you know, Thanksgiving. And then after that, it's you can kind of pick and choose your timing a lot better. You know, during the summer, you're forced to do this, because if you don't do this, and you can't get to that the next day, and there's so many moving parts going on. But if you're able to make it through all of that and get to this point in the season, as long as you're, you know, now if I didn't have any money banked up, and, you know, you always got to be smart with your money. I talk about that all the time. If I didn't have any money banked up, then I'd probably be a little more enthusiastic about going to work, though I'm still not going to let it overrun my expenses. You know, so I'm all about, you know, keeping my expenses down, and that keeps my number high. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going here and get me a biscuit, y'all, and all that there. It's right. There's work out here. You know, the winter time always is a little more challenging for sure. So, you know, a lot of people get into this, or they're afraid to get into this, I should say, because it's so seasonal. It's really seasonal for you in the beginning, probably more so than it is, you know, after a few years in, because you learn what other work you can do, you know. And y'all know I don't do, you know, a lot of guys have always asking me about, you know, leaf cleanups and stuff. I don't do a lot of leaf cleanups, and maybe it's something that I'll do. You know, I'll do them. You know, I just, you know, you know, I don't have any customers that require that, you know. Or if I do, it's minimal, you know. It's not where I'm going out there and spending 4 hours on the job, you know, for leaf cleanup, you know. And any, you know, and I might need to look at this, but any work that I do, 99.9% is all my customers, you know, or a reference from them. Rarely do I take on new work, you know, one-time work, you know. I will, but it's just not brought to me like that, you know. It's usually, you know, referred. And, you know, a lot of, I don't build a customer base, you know. I mean, I have a customer base, but I have a relationship with all my customers. It's not just, you know, work. Though, if you couldn't do the work, they'd have to hire somebody else. But I build relationships. So when they need anything done on the outside of their property, you know, outside, they call me, you know, for the most part. And there are a few customers that will hire someone else to do tree trimming or whatever, but usually it's somebody that they know that does tree trimming. You know, most of my customers, you know, especially on the lawn side, they don't even, you know, and I need to market toward them, they don't even really know that I do a lot of other stuff. Because a lot of customers, you know, they just want somebody to come and cut the grass and not have to worry about it. That's what they want. They don't want nothing more than that or nothing less than that. You know, it's just during the winter when you start having time, you know, to start critiquing, you know, your customer base, and you know, and like, you know, I'll sit down at my computer and I will go through the whole customer base, and that's when I'll start seeing, and you know, what I can do for a customer or not, you know. But I'm fixing to pull up to the house now. I'm gonna go on back up to the trailer. I don't have any labor today, and that's on purpose. All right, y'all. So I'm putting this is the second one. I put blades on the mower, and what I did is I don't know, you know, I usually buy blades by the box, and there is 10 in a box. So last year I bought some Exmark mulching blades, and they're shaped a little bit different. But I used, you know, 3 sets, and there was 1 left. So what I did today is I put the mulching blade on the mower I'm using, and new blade, you know, a new mulching blade in the middle, and then 2 high lift blades on the outside. So the last yard I didn't even run the mower. I just blew everything and got everything to the wood line with the blower. That BR800 ain't no joke. Can't stress it enough, man. So, you know, so this is how Bermuda grass does in the wintertime. Yeah, it ain't perfect, y'all, but the wind's blowing pretty good, and, you know, looks pretty good to me. So, probably have one more trip over here. And this is another customer that will probably need some tree trimming. And she don't have a lot of money, but you know, if you could get more work. See, just having a lift out here in the field, good to have a lift in a neighborhood like this, because this is a lot of trees in here, and there's a lot of potential tree trimming jobs here. And just when people start seeing a piece of equipment like that, like, it'd be good to come over here like on a Saturday, you know, and you know, run the lift and do some tree trimming. Just a lot of potential, man. You know, I haven't found one yet, but you know, the potential, you know. Wish I could just get about 2 or 3 more bobcat jobs, you know, lucrative, you know, bobcat jobs, and that would be, you know, I'd feel a lot more comfortable about doing, you know, about pulling the trigger on the lift, you know. It does, as long as I've been doing this, it still kind of affects me a little bit when work breaks, you know, falls off like it has, you know. So, yeah, man. It's kind of chilly out here. But, yeah. Yeah, it affects your confidence for sure, man. You know, no matter what. I'm just overcautious, you know. Well, I don't want to say overcautious. I just try to be smart with money, man, because if it don't make me money, I don't want to spend it. Not right now. You know. Y'all see, I don't have, you know, a Harley Davidson or jet skis or a boat or anything, man. You know. I mean, I could own all those things, man, but I don't want to, because I want to damn hold my money up and buy equipment with it, you know. And then, you know, maybe at some point I'll get to a place where I'm comfortable spending my money on that kind of thing. Might not ever get there, but I'm gonna sure try, y'all. I'm sure trying, you know. Yeah. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get off the camera for a minute. It's Ray. Peace out.